Hi. It's Mrs. Stitches or Sheila. Hi, everybody. Today's date is October 14th, 2025. And I'm here for Vlog-O-Ween, day 14. So I have an advent to open up. I think it's another pattern to the stitch along. I have 2 whips to show you. That's all. And I have a story about what just happened today. It's only 9 o'clock and we've already had a very eventful morning. Okay, so let's start off with the Advent. So day 14 in the envelope, the black envelope. It's kind of mysterious. Okay. And it is Hallows Advent Eve Advent Week 3. How you liking it so far? 912 stitches in this release. I promise the other weeks are not as intense. She said that last week. So we're gonna have, actually this looks like quite a bit. We're gonna be putting in a table and some pumpkins, and then that pumpkin fell off the table. So and a little bit of a tablecloth. That's great. That's all in one spot. So I'll probably work on that today and we'll see how far I get. So yesterday I'm doing, through Magazine Monthly, I'm doing Trick or Treat. And we started off with 2 days of treat, which was my Christmas quilts. And yesterday was the trick, which for me is my Sleepy Hollow by Glendon Place. Now, one of my viewers, like, what the problem is the way these are done. And they said, well, if you had a working copy and work on the actual edge of one page to the next page, I clued in. So one, I don't have a working copy. I don't have a photocopier, so I can't easily photocopy things, so I tend to just do it by eye. And one thing that I clued in on this is she does the shadowing only on one page, and I'm working on page 1, and the shadowing is on the next adjacent one of what was on 1. And it's a little bit backwards of what I'm used to. I think it makes sense, but it didn't make sense in my brain at times. Or the shadowing is backwards somehow, but I worked my way through where I was at and I got lots done. I need a board. I really truly need a board. I think this is a board here. It is a board. That's perfect. Okay. So what did I do? I did all of this leg here and a bit of this. This is supposed to be, they call for, what do they call for? They call for Krynic. It is Krynic. It's, oh no, mine is not Krynic. It's actually that Diamant, the devil's thread. But anyway, so that's, I did his belt buckle up there. That's in the shiny stuff. And then all of this. I actually did this in the wrong color. I did it in white first and then had to pull it out, but that's no big deal. So yeah, so I'm working on, I just did his boot. And so next there's a big, huge, part of the saddle right there. So I will probably do that next, but it's not called, so the funny thing, and this is why I like challenges sometimes, is I called this my trick that I don't gravitate towards it. I worked on it probably for about 6 hours yesterday. I know that's not a lot of stitching for 6 hours, but that was 6 hours worth. And I really got into it, and I actually was hoping for a trick today. It's not, it's a treat today, but that's okay. Because I think what I'm going to do is after this trick or treat's over with, it's only 5 days, so today's day 4. I'm going to work on a focus on this. I'm going to focus on this for the rest of October. So that it will come back out in a couple of days, and I'm going to try and work maybe an hour on it each day and see how much progress I can get done this October, because I actually was getting into it. I was really getting into it. So I think it's because something came, like that leg came in so well. So that was great. And I do like it. The funny thing on the trick or treat is this is somebody's treat too. And I kind of laughed at that. Okay. And then I was working on, finally had to put it away. And I was working on The Watchers by Elizabeth Spurlock of Saving Grace Fine Needles. Saving Grace Fine Needles. The Watchers. And so I'm just trying to work my way down this whole column, and then I'll come out and do that. This is going to take much longer than I expected. We'll see if I can get this done before the end of the month. But there we go. It looks pretty cool. It looks really great. So I am just about a third of the way down that column. I am right about here-ish. So I still got a little bit more ways to go. So I would say I'm maybe a fifth, maybe less, but there you go. So I thought it was more block, but there's really lots of colors in this. So, but it looks so good. It looks really good. And I love the fabric choice. I might not do the half stitches that they had in the background. It was just to create like clouds. And this has it naturally anyway, so I probably won't even bother with the half stitches. So that's what I have been up to. Today I'm going over to my fiber group. But the funny thing that just happened, well, okay, so this is a PSA for everybody, I think. So when as in all cases, sometimes you have to book way in advance for health clinics or for doctor appointments. And so when I was out west, my husband said, phone now for an appointment, because it'll take a while. You won't get the appointment till you come back. And so I did. And when I made the appointment, I put it in my calendar. And so then I had in my head, oh, I wonder, I think it's at 9:30. I think it's at 9:30. I look at my calendar, it says 1:30. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just thought, well, maybe it defaulted and put the time when no, it couldn't have done that because I didn't phone at that time. And I'm like, okay, well, that's odd. Okay, so must be at 1:30. And then this morning I got a call at 8:30 saying, Sheila, can you come in now for your appointment instead of 9:30? And I'm like, it was 9:30. Oh no. And so I went in, and I just have a thing on my hand. So it's been on my hand since August. And so they're gonna check it out. And so then I was like, whew, I'm glad you guys phoned, because I had the wrong time and I would have missed the appointment altogether. It wasn't until I got home and I told John about it, and he said what it was you put the time in when you're on the West Coast of 9:30, but then when you flew out here to the East Coast, it automatically changed the time to 9:30 West Coast time, which is 1:30 in the afternoon here. So that was a mistake. So not to do that again, or to put it in the title and not use the clock. I didn't realize the clock was, I mean, it makes sense, but it's according to whatever time zone you're in, and then you move in another time zone, it's going to change. Interesting though, hey? I was fascinated by that. So, and then our other chaos is we have a neighbor who their dog gets loose, and then they're all over the place chasing after the dog. And so that happened this morning. They were in our driveway on our lawn. Poor Olive was tied up, and they're yelling at their dog, and poor Olive's hunkered down, and it was just chaos. And they eventually scared it off to another property, and they go off to another property. And then we had porpoises out in the passage. So it's just been, and I think my husband saw a whale too. It's been just an exciting day, and it's barely started. We still haven't gotten any rain yet. I think it's supposed to come, but it hasn't come yet. Anyways, it's yeah. it's Tuesday morning. So I shall let you go, and I'll probably work on 3 things for tomorrow. So I might take my stitch along to my fiber group and make a good head start on that. And yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow and see what shenanigans I get up to then. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching. Bye.